Hello, my friends, and you are my friends. We're gonna take a little perusal around the project Laz-E-Er Daze. Let's show you what we got done, and go into a little bit of forethought and foresight into what's about to happen here. So anyway, buckle up, kiddies. It's been a bumpy ride. I cleaned the camera lens off here, so please forgive. All right. Anywho, the transom's in. Transom's in. Riveted in. Some of these are bigger rivets. This one here, this one here. Some of them holes were so hogged out that I had to use bigger rivets. So these ones with the bigger heads are 1/4 inch. These are the 3/16. Up here I did all quarters because they were such a fucking mess. But yeah, we did all that. This has got a coating of Glove It on it. After I get all this shit done, the whole entire thing is going to get a coating of Glove It over top, down each side. We got down this side. We did not start doing this, but you'll see that there's some that's got, rivet head here, rivet head. Okay, those are replaced. Those are ready to go. What we did here was we took each and every individual single freaking rivet out of this damn thing because they were all compromised. Anything at the water line or below was compromised. We already went over all that due to electrolysis. That's looks like pitting and dirt that's on this boat. That's electrolysis. Somebody had ran a ground wire to the body of the boat and proceeded to run all their grounds to the body of the boat, which was fucking stupid. You're not supposed to do that. I think I touched on that on the last one. But anyway, what we did, we drilled all this out all the way down to the keel. Well, this is your front keel that comes up. All those are drilled out because we had a leak here. This was caved in. Anyway, what it did, we drilled all these out, separated the seam, and I mixed up an ounce of Glove It and just went like hell and slapped that stuff in there. And then we had the screws in place, so we tightened them up, pulled the seam together via the screws, and then we started running rivets in while that Glove It was still tacked up or tacky. Therefore, the Glove It had a chance to get into the seam, get on that old tape, and soak it all up, and we pretty much got it sealed up. Now, this is what the opposing side, this is the port side. The other side's a starboard. So we're going to show you where we got today. We finished this. We did the transom support and the knee brace today. We did down this side, and then we went from here and we got to here. So that is essentially, I'll put the hammer up here so you know where we're at. That is essentially half the length of the boat down one side that we got riveted. From there back, that's about 3.5, 4 hours worth of work. So it's not for the sleight of heart. This was an insane man's project, and yeah, la 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 la, we're all crazy now. All right, a couple of the other things that I wanted to touch on too. We'll go over here first because this is where the major point of concern was. You remember they had a bunch of schmutz piled in here, and yeah, it didn't look good. This was caved in. This section right here, it was hooved in this way because it all centered right here. something had hit here. I think it was failure to load it on a trailer properly, or he ran it up on rocks or something. But this, from here back, it was caved in. There's a support brace here, so that's why this didn't get caved in here, but it brought it down through here. Because here's your first vertical, and these are horizontal braces here. So this whole friggin' area here was smooshed in. Well, that handy dandy little dead blow over there came in handy because it went inside and massaged that big major dent out, and then came up here and worked this out. Is it perfect? No, but it's better than it was. And if you look, both sides on either side of that keel are even now. They're not, you know, before you could see this here was caved in, and it's not. A couple other areas of the boat. This one here, we need to work that out tomorrow. I'm probably going to do this one here too, because these braces have got to come out. What you're seeing here is all riveted, but you're seeing black magic marker marks. Okay, this is where I couldn't get rivets in and get behind the brace that runs this way and get them bucked. So here again, all these rivets have to come out anyway. So tomorrow is going to be drill every single friggin' one of these out, and we're just going to do them one at a time and go along that way. There's that big dent there. There's this dent here. This thing sat on a roller trailer before, and I think that's part of the reason some of this was mangled up like it was. But this one here, that's a bad one. But this one here, it's another scrape. We're gonna work the major ones out and then go back to town, and we'll get the strakes put back on, and that metal keel is going to come off, because all this shit is, I mean, I'm going to have maybe a dozen to 2 dozen rivets holding that on after I get these support braces pulled. So why not? We've taken it this far, we might as well go the full hog. And yeah, so anywho, that's where we're at on the boat project. We still gotta, you know, get the keel worked in. That's gonna be fun. That was a source of leaks. What I intend to do with that, they had a sealing tape in between the layers on these boats. Looks kind of like this. All right. When they built those, that tape was applied, and then they riveted through it and pulled the two halves together, the two base metals together, and that's created a watertight seal. Over time, that stuff deteriorates, cracks, dries, whatnot. I wasn't about to tear both gunnels off this boat. The main portion of the leaks was at the keel. There was 2 on the gunnels and the transom. The transom was the biggie, so that's why I pulled the transom and resealed it and went about that the way I did. Would I do that over again? If I was assured that the rest of the hull was in good shape and I just knew that there were some rivets that needed to be replaced, or the sealing tape, yeah, probably would. But regardless, you still got to bone the whole boat apart to get inside, to get a bucking bar on the back side of the rivets so that you could properly buck them and make them tight. As I said before, this was an insane man's project, and I'm never going to do this ever again. The next boat's going to be an all welded hull. There's a reason they quit doing this. But anyway, next thing, life thing. Not going to be in this shop much longer. Me and the landlord do not see eye to eye anymore. I used to consider him a friend. Now I don't. And basically he can go fuck himself. And I'm in preparation to move all this shit, and that's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Here lately, the past few days, I've been coming down here during the day and working on the boat, then going upstairs and packing my stuff upstairs, putting them in totes and boxes and whatnot. And I want it to be to where I won't have to have a whole hell of a lot of people here to help me move. The shed's going to be a big problem because the car project over here that I don't touch on very often, but he's going to have to get put back down on the wheels. But in the prior time and in between time, the boat is the main goal. Get the boat riveted back together, get the rivets sealed, get the damn thing on the trailer so I can, just tow it the hell out of here. And I could probably fill the boat up with shit to take to the new place. But not a fun time right now. Not gonna sit here and lie about it, but is it gonna change the way I put my pants on every day? No. Some things can't be helped, and some people too. In that case, I really, honestly, as pissed off as I am at the guy for being a dick, I really feel sorry for him, because he's to the point now in his life where it don't seem like he's really got anybody swinging a bat for him anymore. It'll be a lonesome death for that fucking guy, because that's the road he's heading. I've never met a more abrasive individual in my life. I've never met a person that was so Jekyll and Hyde-ish. I think the fucking guy needs to be put on lithium, but that's just me. Either way, I'm not putting up with it. I'm not getting kicked out of here. Trust me on that. He's got no reason to. But I'm not going to get into the reason why. Well, yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I will. If a guy's got a problem with me, he needs to take it up with me. Don't fuck with my dog. That's just some pussy-ass bitch shit to do. Don't fuck with my dog. You're going to piss me off. Well, I got pissed off because he was screwing with my dog. Cost me another $500 after my dog went through one surgery. Post-op, he blew his stitches because the guy was, pestering my dog when I wasn't here. I've caught him on camera many, many times out here dancing around in the parking lot like a little fairy and calling to my dog. And so he knows I'm pissed off about it. Now he's pissed off at me because I made one request. The dog went in for cancer surgery. And I said, dude, if anything, just, I don't need a repeat of 2-3 weeks ago where Brutus's stitches got blown out. If you see my front door open, could you put your dogs away so he can come down here, do his business, and then he's going to go back upstairs. That was all I asked. I found that note wadded up on the hood of my truck, and when I went over to talk to him about it, I got confronted. I've never had a guy stand nose to nose to me wanting me to hit him like I had this time. And I'm looking at him. I just know that's what was going through his mind. Come on, fuckers. Come on, hit me. Hit me. That's what he was wanting. And I wouldn't do it. So I crumpled the paper back up, threw it at him, and walked the fuck away. As I'm walking across the parking lot, he yells to me, if you don't fucking like the way things are, you can fucking move out. Gotcha, pal. Read you loud and clear. I'm out. Go fuck yourself. So, no, I don't know what prompts a person to hang on to something that long. This has been going on for over a month now. I don't know what prompts a person to do shit such as this, but we're talking about a guy that, 2 years ago, his wife got rid of one of their Pomeranians. And as such, he didn't talk to her for 4 fucking months. That's the type of guy we're talking about here. So I'm not putting up with it no more. I've already been held guilty by association because he's pissed off at somebody else and I'm still friends with him. Well, I'm a fuckhead because I'm still friends with that guy because I don't agree with what the fuck he's saying. Just, you know, I'm good. I'm good. We'll see you later. You know, he's got no reason to ever talk to me ever fucking again. That's the way shit is. So, as far as that goes, cool. I'll be out of here. It's going to be a fucker getting all this stuff out of here, but it ain't nothing I haven't done in the past. Just 21 years of accumulated shit here that I got to move. I just got to go through and decide what I need and what I don't need. And what I don't need is going to get thrown out or sold. And what I do need is going with me. So, that's the life aspect of things. Kind of sucks. But the boat's coming along. That's a positive. Do I see it making Labor Day? At this point in time, no. It'll probably turn into, well, we're going to do shit on it in the fall and take care of it over the winter when I get in a new place. And that's the way it's going to be. Sucks, but it is what it is. There ain't nothing I can do to change it and nothing I'd do to want to change it. Well, anyway, that's where we're at. As always, do it or not, choice is always up to you. And above all, stay tuned, my good people. See you later.